Well, for me, I always wanted to be an athlete. That was my ultimate dream. But my dad was actually a professional AFL footballer when he was younger. So he'd always kind of enforced into me and my brother's brain that we needed to have a backup option if sport didn't go to plan. So for me, I knew how important Year 12 was, but I also knew it was going to be the Olympic years. I did 2 Year 12 subjects in Year 10. I did another couple in Year 11, so I only had that one to go in my final year of Year 12, which I ended up doing from home. I just did a Cert 3 in fitness just to get my safe, because I worked out that there was plenty of opportunities to, I guess, get into university other than getting an ATAR. My dream was to be, or is still, to be a psychologist, sports psychologist. So I'm currently studying that at UniSA. That was my dream, to kind of tick off both and find a way that I was able to do both. So I was very lucky to go to a very supportive school that understood and really set me up for that final year. Because realistically, like my Year 11 year, I spent half of the year away really. And then Year 12, I knew that I was not going to be around at all. So it was not possible for me to be at school, which was really hard to do. But I'm a person I'm either all in or not really at all type thing. So I know that if I was doing things half-heartedly, I'd be getting really disappointed with myself. So I kind of knew I needed to focus on the one thing for that period of time. And then I knew that I was able to get into university I sat a stat test the following year and managed to get into psychology that way. So I've been very fortunate to, I guess, set myself up in that aspect. I guess, again, I'm still trying to navigate it as well. It seems to be every day something gets taken away from you. This week we got told we're not allowed to. I was supposed to be going to Hungary in October to race at the International Swim League, and Swimming Australia, our governing body, are no longer letting us do it because they'll sanction us if we go. So it's always something at the moment. But I mean, for me, it's been a really good learning curve, realizing that there's a lot more to life than just sport. You know, I think obviously initially it was quite hard. We raced in March in Sydney. I was racing really well in the best shape of my life. Obviously this year was supposed to be the Tokyo Olympic Games, and then a week later the Olympics was postponed, and we were kind of left to deal with that really. We've been training for that for 4 years, so it's quite a challenging thing to be told and taken away from you. But for me, I went home to Streaky Bay where my cousin lives, and my family's all over there on the EP, and I just unwound doing things that I love doing, just fishing and hunting and having my phone switched off, kind of just living off the grid there for a while, which was really good for me to kind of just understand what was going on in the world and understand that, you know, sport is important, or, you know, Year 12 is important, but there's so much more to life than those things. And you realise that once that stuff's taken away from you. I'm Chalmers, Olympic gold medalist, class of 2020. You've got this.